Yo, what's up, you guys? What's up? Today is October 12th, 2025. One day after my, 4-year and, September, October, 2-month anniversary, 4-year, 2-month anniversary on my Natty Dreadlock Journey. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry, my nose is like itchy. Just got out the shower probably about 30 minutes ago. It's a Sunday as usual, y'all. Sunday as usual. Before we get into it, let me take you around my kitchen real quick. A lot of traffic, a lot of people coming and going from my neighbor's house and so forth and all that. So anyhow, let me take you around my kitchen real quick. I can't take you around my kitchen because I just realized I got this on. So let me take this off. As you know, I have the little hair tube head wrap when I get out of the shower and so forth, but yeah, to keep my hair up so I don't get stuff in my beard whenever I'm conditioning my beard as well, you know. So anyhow, just tapping in with you guys, you know, doing a little catching up, still doing things to the best of my ability. What that means for me today is still trying not to touch my hair as much as possible. Some days are better than others. Some days, man, this head gets too itchy. I know I planned on the last video I talked about going in to wash my hair twice a week. I was only able to do that once out of this past 4 weeks or whatever it has been. I was only able to do that once, and guess what? That's to the best of my ability. Doesn't mean I stopped trying. It's just life gets to lifing, and I got to move on and continue to move through it. Someone asked me a question a couple weeks ago after I posted the last video, the 4 years 1 month video. And they asked me, do I still wash my hair in a circular motion at this point? And to be honest with you, yes, I do. I still do. Thank you for asking me that question. I still do it in a circular motion, but not to the end of my shampoos. But you know what? Because that person asked me that question, today I didn't. I want to see what happens. I got all this parting in my hair. Is it the circular motion? Is it my hair not being a real thick, dense set of hair? Some people have a thick set of hair. I have a thin set of hair. Is that why it parts and so forth like that? There's a lot of questions that I have. So, with that being said, give me 1 second. Apparently, my neighbors, they have a party going on, so it's a little loud. You might hear them in the background. But is that a part of, the reason for my hair separating or anything like that? I don't know. That's a good question. It could be. So I'm going to see what happens to the best of my ability. So the circular motion. Another thing I've been starting to use over this past month, my hair is getting long enough to where it's getting harder to dry, and I rinse my hair every day. Doesn't matter if I go to the gym or not, which I don't usually because I have these issues. But if I'm able to do some work around the house or anything that could break a sweat, I like to shower after that. You know what I mean? But even without that, without breaking a sweat, I rinse my hair every day. I'm one of those people, so I just like to rinse my hair with warm water during the shower and then cold water before I get out of the shower. That's one of those things that I continue to do and have done since the beginning, like going in a circular motion. So that's something that I continue to do. That won't stop, but the circular motion, I'm gonna try to do that for the next month, not do the circular I only do circular motion only on Sundays, which is my shampoo days. I try not to do it on the shampoo days. When I rinse, I just rinse. I don't touch my hair. But once again, I started breaking out a towel, my towel that I use to help dry out my hair, because it's longer and it's denser, it's thicker. My locks, I have real thick locks, you know, real thick locks and things like that, you know. So with that being said, it's getting harder as my hair's getting longer to dry, and I want to make sure it's dry before the night, before I put my head in my little nightcap thing, silk lined nightcap thing that I put my hair in, you know what I mean? So I started putting a towel in my head and just laying it over my head and just pushing down on it, and then I'll take some of the locks individually and let the towel soak up as much water from the locks after I rinse it out every day, and that's sort of been helping. Like I said, I'm trying not to touch it as much, but there's some things that we just can't get past, man. My hair can't be long. Can't be this long and dry, you know, so I got to help it out and so forth. So that requires me to touch it and so forth. So it's just to the best of my ability type of program that I'm running today. You know, don't make any plans, y'all. Don't make any plans, you know what I mean? You know, set some goals, but don't worry about the results is probably what I should say. Have some goals, some plans, but don't worry about the results. Just, you know, the whole goal is to stay in this, not complicated. You know what I mean? We don't need to overcomplicate things. You know, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, talking, commenting and so forth like that. Those types of questions, they spark ideas, thoughts, and other creative avenues that I might incorporate into my journey. You know what I mean? So yeah, this one's gonna be a quick one. Just tapping in with you guys, letting you guys see where I'm at. My hair is definitely still growing. I don't know, man. It's probably, I don't know what it is about this third year going into my fourth year, and now my fourth year going into my fifth year, but my hair is like really, for me, it's really growing. You know what I mean? I don't know, it hit it. Oh, this one used to be way longer than this one, but they're about even now. And I got the feeling this one is this side is gonna surpass my right side is gonna surpass my left side in this front. And yeah, man, it's like I said, your hair grows in certain areas faster than others, but overall my hair is just growing. What isn't growing though in my hair, I thought I was getting off of this, but what isn't growing in my hair is the back and the nape of my neck. I have certain locks, they're long and so forth like that. You can see them, but they're not nearly as long as like this one. I'm gonna back out. Hopefully you guys are seeing this, but this one, hope you know, it's not as long as that. This one on the side of my head, right here. Hopefully you guys are seeing this too. It's not as long as that one. And this is actually my last lock right here. This is the last one to lock right here. Outside of the front patch of my hair, growing in with this and this. That was the last to lock. You know what I mean? To even start to form, you know? And this one, even though it's the last one to lock, it's longer than these ones at the nape of my neck. You know what I mean? And I have 3 of them on the lower back. These ones are longer. They're long, but not as long. They're not growing as fast. But because your hair grows in sections, and not everything grows all at once, this one's starting to catch up to this one. I have the feeling they're going to get their breakthrough too sooner or later. You know what I mean? But it seems like the top of my hair, not the back of my hair and the nape of my hair, everything else is growing and catching up to the back. Because the back of the lower part of your neck is, it's lower, right? So it's longer. But everything else up top is catching up to that. And I'm wondering when that's going to kick in like the rest of my hair. So it's one of those thoughts, one of those things that I'm thinking about. Just wanted to share that with you guys so you guys can be patient with your journey as you move through. And you know, you might be struggling like, when is my hair going to grow? When is my hair going to do this? Hey man, that's just part of the process, you know. So yeah, man, thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Not So Anonymous. This is my 4 years, 2 month lock journey. I don't even know how many entries this is, but yeah, we're there, man. I thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, you guys, share, subscribe, but most of all, comment. I really like when you guys interact and I can answer it. And I'm thinking about just starting to talk about some of those questions on the next video and highlight that. I could probably even do better writing down your names, so I could highlight you guys as well. But yeah, man, just comment below, like, share, subscribe. Until the next time, my name is Not So Anonymous, 2 Stokes, and I'm out.